I have watched the men's movement for many years.
I am close to some of the people who participate in it. I can't come here as a friend.
Although I might very much want to.
What I would like to do is scream.
And in that scream, I would have the scream of the raped.
And the sobs of the battered.
And even worse.
In the centre of that scream,
I would have the deafening sound
of women's silence.
I would have the deafening sound of women's silence.
That silence into which we are born because we are women.
And in which most of us die.
Here would be a plea.
Or a question. Or human address.
In that scream, it would be this. Why are you so slow?
Why are you so slow?
Why are you so slow?
Why are you so slow to understand the simplest things?
Not the complicated ideological things. You understand that. The simple things.
The cliches. Simply that women are human to precisely the same degree and quality that you are.
And also, we don't have time. We women. We don't have forever.
Some of us don't have another week or another day to take time for you to discuss whatever it is
That will enable you to go out into those streets and do something.
We are very close to death.
All women are.
And we are very close to rape.
And we are very close to beating.
And we are inside a system of humiliation from which there is no escape for us.
We use statistics not to try to quantify the injuries,
but to convince the world that those injuries even exist.
Those statistics are not abstractions.
It's easy to say, the statistics. Somebody writes them up one way, somebody writes them up another way. That's true.
But I hear about the rapes. One by one by one by
one by one.
Which is also how they happen.
Those statistics are not abstract to me.
Every 3 minutes,
A woman is being raped.
Every 18 seconds,
a woman is being beaten.
There is nothing abstract about it. It's happening now, just as I'm speaking.
I want to see this men's movement make a commitment to ending rape.
Because that's the only meaningful commitment to equality.
It is astonishing that in all our words of feminism and anti-sexism, that we never seriously talk about ending rape.
Ending it.
Stopping it.
No more.
No more rape.
In the back of our minds, are we holding on to its inevitability as the last preserve of the biological?
Do we think it's always going to exist, no matter what we do?
All of our political actions are lies if we don't make a commitment to ending the practice of rape.
All of our political actions are lies if we don't make a commitment to ending the practice of rape.
this commitment has to be political.
It has to be serious.
It has to be systematic.
It has to be public.
It can't be self-indulgent.
The things the men's movement has wanted are things worth having.
Intimacy
is worth having.
Tenderness
is worth having.
It's worth having.
Cooperation is worth having.
A real emotional life is worth living.
But you can't have them in a world with rape.
Ending homophobia is worth doing, but you can't do that in a world with rape.
Rape stands in the way of each and every one of those things you say you want.
And by rape, you know what I mean.
A judge doesn't have to walk into this room and say that according to such and such a statute, these are the elements of proof.
We are talking about any kind of coerced sex.
Including sex coerced by poverty.
You can't have equality, or tenderness, or intimacy, as long as there is rape.
Because rape means terror.
Because rape means terror.
Because rape means terror.
Because rape means terror.
It means that part of the population lives in a state of terror.
And pretends to please and pacify you. That it doesn't.
And pretends to please and pacify you. That it doesn't.
So there is no honesty. How can there be?
Have you wondered why we are not just in armed combat with you? It's not because there's a shortage of kitchen knives in this country.
It's because we believe in your humanity, against all the evidence.
As a feminist, I carry the rape of all the women I've talked to over the last 10 years, personally with me.
Do you remember pictures you've seen of European cities during the plague?
When there were wheelbarrows that would go along.
They would just pick up corpses and throw them in.
Well, that is what it is like knowing about rape.
Piles and piles and piles of bodies.
That have whole lives and human names and human faces.
I speak for many feminists, not only myself.
When I say that I'm tired of what I know. And sad beyond any words I have.
About what has already been done to women up to this point.
Now.
Here.
In this place.
And I want one day of respite.
One day. Off.
One day in which no new bodies are piled up.
One day in which no new agony is added to the old.
And I'm asking you to give it to me.
And how could I ask for less? It is so little.
And how could you offer me less? It is so little. It is so little.
Even in wars, there are days of truce.
Go and organise a truce.
Stop your side for one day.
I want a 24-hour truce during which there is no rape.
And on that day, the day of truce, the day where not one woman is raped,
we will begin
the real practice of equality.
Because we can't begin it before that day.
Before that day, it means nothing, because it is nothing.
It is not real. It is not true.
But on that day, it becomes real.
And then, instead of rape, we will for the first time in our lives, both men and women, begin to experience freedom.
If you have a conception of freedom that includes the existence of rape, you are wrong. You cannot change what you say you want to change.
for myself, I want to experience just one day of freedom before I die.
I leave you here to do that for me. And for all the women whom you say you love.
Sad, beyond any words I have, of what has been done to women up to this point.
Some of us don't have another week or another day to take time for you to discuss whatever it is that will enable you to go out onto those streets and do something.
But I hear about the rapes.
But I hear about the rapes.
But I hear about the rapes one by one.
Which is also how they happen.
Every 18 seconds, a woman is being beaten.
There is nothing abstract about it.
Do we think it's always going to exist, no matter what we do?
All of our political actions are lies if we don't make a commitment to the ending of rape.
It is astonishing that in all our words of feminism and anti-sexism, that we never seriously talk about ending rape.
And I want one day of respite. One day.
One day in which no new agony is added to the old.
I want a 24-hour truce during which there is no rape. And on that day of truce, where not one woman is raped, we will begin the real practice of equality.